Hi everyone, I'm back with a project share for you all today. I'm sorry, I'm looking around for stuff now. So I hope you guys have been watching AdornIt's Facebook channel or Facebook posts. They had an event on Wednesday in the afternoon, sharing the new Dianna Marcum stamps that are available for pre-order. And I say pre-order because the manufacturer is a little behind on the stamp delivery. So I believe what they've said so far is that the end of July is when they would expect the stamps to come in if you decide that you're going to order. These are not part of the monthly club kit. They are a la carte, so you can buy one or you can buy them all. And I think they had a deal where if you buy them all, you get $10 off the purchase price. So I'm going to show you the sets, and then I'm going to show you the project that I made because it is so cute. Okay, so we did get them delivered digitally to us, the ambassadors, because of the issue with the manufacturing. So I've printed mine to watercolor paper as well as to Copic friendly paper. So this is the watercolor paper that I printed it to. This is just a Canson XL that you can buy in probably Michael's or some of the other big box stores. I bought mine on Amazon. And I've been using that for the watercolor markers that I've been using lately. So this first set is a set of jars. And there are 4 jars and then a tag. And you can see that here, right? I actually did measurements of mine. My project today uses this jar right here, as well as some strawberries and a label. So I want you to know that's the one that I used, and it's actually not enlarged in any way. It is as provided to us. So I didn't change the size on that. The jar, that is. Okay. This is the next one. This is, well, they're not in any particular order. This is the cupcake stand with the little strawberries on the top. And then you get a strawberry here that's free from the actual stand. And then this sentiment berry sweet, and then a little cupcake. So you'll have extra stamps as well. So if you go and watch the Facebook Live video that they posted, you'll see the actual stamps presented. They have a manufactured version of the stamp. So this one is another jar. So this one has a couple of different sentiment. It has a label that fits to the jar, and it has the strawberry jam. I used this for my stamp. I'm sorry, the card that I'm going to show you today. So you've got a couple of different stamps on this sheet as well. The jar is really cute. Jen actually made a project with that jar. Now this one I noticed when they showed it to on the Facebook Live video at the Jamboree, their stamp set had a little extra border here. Our electronic file doesn't have that one, but there is a little extra border included in the stamp set. So if you purchase the stamp set, you'll get a little scallop border. It's super cute too. It's like really frilly. That you don't see in this image. This one is a reissue of one of our older retired stamps that was done in red rubber. It is a different size though. This is bigger than the original one because I have a stamped image of the original one. Okay. And then the last one is the strawberry jam strawberry stamp. Now, they made this recipe today as well as that previous one I just showed. Looks super easy, but I'm still not going to do it. Not if I could just buy the jam. I don't know. Anyway, it looks fun. It looks easy to do. But this is, obviously you could probably tell that this is like my favorite one out of all of them, because you guys know, if you've followed me long enough, you know that I love strawberries. Strawberry anything. I really do collect them. The funny thing is they're not spread all over my house or anything like that. They're in my craft room. But not all over the house. I wouldn't want to put my husband through that. But yeah, so This strawberry recipe stamp is for freezer style strawberry jam. So she did make this in the video that was on Wednesday during the jamboree. All right, so now to my project. These are the Copics that I used to color. So you know I didn't use that watercolored image or watercolor paper image. Oh, you don't need to see the colorless blender. All right. So these are the markers that I used to color my image. This W9, I didn't use it to color. I only used this around the edge of the fussy cut image. This is just to make it look nice and finished. So whenever I'm using my grays, in this case I use the warm grays, I will usually choose a dark marker out of that gray set to go around the edges. It's just a thing I do. You don't have to do that. You can use the black, but I prefer for some reason to choose the darker gray out of the set of grays that I'm using to color to actually do the edging. So those are the markers that I used. Excuse me. This is the paper I used for my card. This is Peony from the Stamp Market. It's 8.5 by 11 cardstock. This happened to match the colors of the pinks that I used, so I was happy that I had a card base that matched. I also used this Bush Pattern 1.3 from Paper Rose. I used the yellow gingham from that pack. And then I used this die, and this is a die from Paper Tray Ink. Now, why is there's strawberry tape on it? Oh, look at that. I have this on here because this makes a crease for a 4x4 card. So once you cut this, if you fold it in half, it makes approximately a 4x4 size card with scallops and holes. And I think I did this so that I wouldn't cut the paper, but it still makes the line, the score line. So that's why I think I have this here. So don't be alarmed. I don't remember the name of this die, unfortunately, but it's one that's several years old, and it comes in a set. There's actual layers that come with it so that you can make layers on top of this. This is not, this opening here is not square. It is rectangular. So it's not even on all four sides, okay? So I just want you to know that. But the card itself, once it's folded, looks like it's 4x4, approximately. Almost to that. Okay, here's my card. You ready? Oh, yeah, I use this too. Nouveau Crystal Drops. Because I wanted to make the jar, and you can see, when I hold it to the light like this, you can see the gloss. I use my Nouveau drops to do that. You can use glossy accents to do the same thing. I probably should have used that instead because this stuff doesn't spread like glossy accents does. It would have been flatter. So I used my Copics to color the image, and then I fussy cut it out, and then I added the glossy accents. After actually all the layers were down, it's kind of funny that I did it that way. I popped up the jar and the strawberries on here, and this is just a little it's a nice little note card that you can add into a gift that you might be giving. So it's just shy, it's 3 7/8. It's not 4, so 3 7/8 all the way around. And you can see the scallop is only on 3 sides. It's not on the top side, it's just on the 3 because that's where that fold is. But I think it's super cute. And on the inside, I actually did color another strawberry, and I popped it on the inside. This doesn't have a sentiment yet because I don't know what I'm going to use the card for. But I think it turned out so cute. I put the glossy, I put the Nouveau drops also on the button. You see that? Because most buttons are plastic, and they're shiny in that case. So yeah, so fun, so fun. Now I will say that strawberry jam sentiment stamp, I digitally added it to the image, and when I did that, I think I might have shrunk it a little bit, but not too much. So what you're seeing is the actual size of that jar. This strawberry back here is the actual size. This one is shrunk a little bit, and the sentiment itself is shrunk just a slight bit to fit. I think the actual stamp will fit on the jar, though. I just want to say that. So it's super cute. I love the way this jar looks. I actually have the same jar in the red rubber already stamped out because I was going to use it. It's, if I look at it, hold on a second, because I have to hold it up to the light. From the original stamp that was done in red rubber on wood, they're about the same size. If I can see this correctly. They are about the same size. They may not look like it in the image, but they are the same size, so I think. This one might be slightly smaller, but it's hard for me to tell the weight because it's already mounted. So anyway, that is my card share for now. I'm having fun. I really did have fun to color this up because I love strawberries. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed my share, and I will be back with more inspiration. And I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.